Joshua Williams Dye comes from a legacy of military service members and is the third generation in his family to have served in the Army. His paternal grandfather stormed the beaches of Normandy in World War II, and his paternal uncle fought in Vietnam. While everyone who served in his family returned home with their lives intact, each one of them suffered through many significant mental health challenges for decades afterward. Josh's story begins as a young child, where he recalled looking up to his uncle and grandfather, and their sacrifice for their country deeply impacted him. Josh was a troubled child, struggling academically and behaviorally, and he grew up very poor. Even so, his lineage taught him the value of family and protecting one another. Josh struggled throughout school with undiagnosed learning disabilities. His struggles became so great that he eventually dropped out of high school. However, unwilling to be defeated, he got his GED the same year he would have received his high school diploma in 1996. He then attempted to go to college, but because he was still lacking in discipline, he failed out shortly after. Feeling directionless and lost, in 1999, Josh signed up for the Army as an armored crewman, 19 Kilo. He trained as a combat M1A1 tanker at Fort Knox, Kentucky for 16 weeks. When he came home, his life was changed forever, and he noted this time set him on a path of strength and determination to accomplish his goals. Josh served for 6 years in the Minnesota Army National Guard. He got married and had 2 children during that time. He then went into inactive reserve, but was called back up and reactivated in 2005 for a combat tour in Afghanistan. During processing, Josh was medicaled out and determined to be unfit for war due to anxiety and stress. He received an honorable discharge and was released from duty. As a new father, the added military requirement was overwhelming for Josh and had led to significant mental health struggles. Returning to civilian life, he raised his family and worked many different jobs in an effort to be able to provide for them. However, he always carried a lingering feeling that he had failed in not fulfilling his military duty. In large part due to the stress and mental health struggles he endured, his marriage ended in divorce in 2009. Josh then went back to college in 2010, and while also working full-time and raising his 2 young daughters, he completed a 2-year degree in conservation and then went on to complete a bachelor's degree in environmental management in 2016. During this time, he also taught as an instructor at the community college he graduated from, and he was additionally training to be a pastor through the Christian fellowship he had been a part of since birth. Josh remarried in November 2017, and shortly after, in the fall of 2018, his church fellowship fell apart. He felt so lost, like he had failed again, and as a result of this devastation, he walked away from his faith for nearly 5 years. After much support and prayer from his wife, family, and friends, Josh's faith was renewed, and he recommitted to a walk with God in early 2023. In the summer of 2024, Josh felt called to revisit the scriptures, and he started creating video content of his faith journey, as well as sharing the scriptures that met his heart. Having battled against PTSD, anxiety, and addiction for many years at this point, Josh found a deep sense of comfort in prayer. In early 2025, Josh suddenly felt called to start writing songs about his faith, life, and time in service, something he had never imagined doing before due to severe dyslexia. Humbled by this gift from God, this became a way of journaling for Josh. To date, he has written over 300 songs, many of which have been used to encourage fellow believers and to honor and support his fellow veterans. He now has his own record label and is the co-owner of a mental health clinic with his wife, continuing to serve others to the best of his ability. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Joshua 1:9.